All right, we have another troop coming up right now, so let's go ahead and start getting our laps and claps going to welcome up to the stage, HPAF!
We are Hodgepodge AF, and we are not young professionals, we're like mid-professionals. So we're here to do some improv. Mid-ish. So we're going to be doing the Herald for you this evening. To get us started, all we need is one word.
Cluster.
A cluster.
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 I got something for that. So, all right, so for years I taught at a summer Shakespeare camp for children. And the director of the camp, Amy, would, there's like 50 kids in this show, like 10 to 17, something like that. And like, you know, she wouldn't just curse in front of them. Of course not. Of course. But it'd be like notes on like how the day of rehearsal went. And she'd be like, God, it's like a cluster truck up there, guys. And like me and the other counselors are like, she just, every day, it was like, it looked like a cluster truck. Like, clean up the blocking.
Oh,
and we're like, Amy. Yeah.
This isn't so much of a story as it is a confession. You know that cereal with the little clusters of like honey or granola or whatever in it? Like you've got these plain boring flakes and then you've got the really yummy delicious clusters. Yeah, I pick all the good stuff out. Don't tell my husband or my kids. My kids are all constantly like, where are all the marshmallows and the Lucky Charms?
Like, I have a real love-hate relationship with the candy cluster. I think that's what it's called. It's the one that's chocolate. It's got kind of like nuts and grapes and stuff in there.
What? Grapes.
What?
Yeah. Or not grapes, raisins.
Close
Dried
to
grapes. And
old grapes.
yeah, you know, mid grapes. I don't know why. I just like, I hate it. I bite into it. It's gross. I look at it. And then I go after it again.
So when I was a kid, I was really into astronomy, and in the Big Dipper, one of the little looks like a star, but it's not. If you look at through binoculars, it's a cluster of stars. It's a Pleiades cluster. So I always wondered, what the fuck were all those stars thinking about hanging out next to each other? Kid thoughts.
Can you taste this? I think the milk's gone bad.
It's fine,
No,
sweetheart.
I don't know. It doesn't smell very good.
It's fine, sweetheart. I just got it the other day.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
It is?
It really is fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Oh, God, it's not fine.
I think there might be something wrong.
Yeah, it tastes
No?
terrible. There's like chunks in it.
Hello. It's the latest thing.
Chunky milk is the latest thing.
Yes, you should have heard about this on NPR. where they're culturing our milk before they give it to us.
What?
Yeah, it has a vaccinating effect.
Oh, so it's good for me?
It's good for
Let
you.
me try that again.
And it tastes great, right? It tastes great.
Yeah, it's so good for me.
No, you have to finish. Shit.
I don't know, honey. I don't know. You know what? I can't drink that. I'm just gonna have. I don't know. There's not much else in here. to
Have some
drink.
orange juice.
Some orange juice.
Have some of the orange juice.
Oh, I'm just gonna.
Be careful.
With the orange juice.
Be careful with the orange juice.
It's Tropicana. I mean, it's the good stuff.
It's the new Tropicana.
It's the. What did you do to the orange juice?
It's got silicone lubricant in it.
Ew.
Well, it's supposed to make your gastrointestinal processes work much better.
It's supposed to be good
Remember
for me.
how you were constipated last month?
I do.
So I'm doing
Thanks
it for you.
thinking of me, my
Of
love.
course, of course. Just drink it down. Drink it down. It'll.
It's good for me. It's good for me.
I'm gonna cook some bacon. You want some?
Yeah. Oh God, this is terrible. And it's working. I don't think I can drink this. Oh. Oh, honey. Oh. Thanks for thinking of me.
Bottoms up.
Alright, you kids. God damn it, that was the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Bob,
Yeah.
AD man, tell these fucking suckers that was the worst, shittiest rendition of Oklahoma I've ever seen in my life.
Sir, let me give it a shot. All right, kids. You know, we like the effort. Let me translate. Don't use the S word. Don't tell your parents. The director's using it. We like the effort, but maybe you can just give them a little of the razzle dazzle, clean it up a little bit. That's what you're trying to say, right?
What he's saying is don't take a shit all over the stage. That is what he's saying.
Captain, the starship. They're hurling through space. I find this so delightful and romantic.
Yeah. I want to snuggle up to you like the Pleiades.
We are approaching. It's our honeymoon, after all.
Mm.
Delightful. Look how they have a gravitational field.
Yes.
They embrace each other.
Yes, how they are together through space and time for everyone to see.
Eternity is what we desire.
Darling,
Yes, my love. My eternal love.
I've been meaning to talk to you about eternity.
What?
Now that we as humankind have managed to be immortal,
Indeed.
I wonder about the marriage contract. Can our love be immortal?
That is a ponderous question, my love.
I know we just got married,
I know.
but I'm just trying to be realistic. I don't know that I'm going to want to be close to you like the Pleiades in another 125 years.
How about 125 million years? How's that sound?
Terrible.
Well, you're right. You're right. As always, you're always right. I
That's what
try
you love
it.
about me.
I know. It's your blessing and our curse. But you know what? Like the Pleiades, there is an eternal recreation,
Yes.
galactic movement, also known as sex. We can do over and over again.
After 125 years, we can reconstitute our bodies and become something completely different.
Indeed,
And fall in love all over again.
we can become stars.
So what do you want for dinner?
Oh, you know.
All right, everyone, cluster around.
Yeah.
All right,
Cluster up.
before the meeting, I just want to go over safety.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
if a fire were to break out, we need to muster
Yeah.
outside
Yeah.
by the garbage cans. That is our official muster point. And while we're clustered, does anybody else have any safety tips they want to go over?
Yeah, I would say number one, quit putting the gasoline cans in the garbage.
Oh,
Okay? Because that's not a good thing if there's a fire.
Hey, that,
yeah. Who's
I
been
feel
doing that?
called out here.
Well, shit,
Okay, any other?
Jerry.
Yeah, you gotta wear your hard hat. We know.
Yeah.
Goes without saying.
Especially in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we stop putting the sulfuric acid container on the water cooler. That might be good for safety.
It tastes good, but you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to arrest her.
I think you definitely need to stop dropping the steel bars on your feet when you're not wearing steel-toed shoes.
Jerry, you
Again,
got it,
goes
Jerry.
without saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Do we have anything that's not just like totally in the guidebook?
I think Sarah's got something.
I think we should accept our fate.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, you guys are here, Bobby and
Dan.
Jack.
Dan Jack. Call me Dan Jack.
Thank you for coming to my restaurant. And
We read about you in the Times.
Yeah. Supposedly it's the best thing going right now.
yeah,
Organic.
It's
Organic.
organic.
Healthy.
It's healthy.
No preservatives.
No preservative. You guys know all the key words.
That's what the article said.
Okay, so
Right? We read.
Me too.
We read.
It's significant to us that we read the New York Times. This is sort of how we define ourselves.
okay, well,
Yeah.
you've read all
NPR.
about it.
The New York Times.
That's right.
I can do the Sunday puzzle.
We are very quickly. We can do the Sunday puzzle very quickly. We are what
You'd be
we
surprised.
We are very highfalutin type of people. You know, highfalutin.
Hi.
Like, it
the
takes a
highest
lot.
highfalutin.
It takes a lot to impress us.
I wanted to
Oh,
serve
you
guys
know the
dinner, but I'd
Washington
rather
Post.
talk about puzzles.
Pardon?
I'd rather talk about puzzles, not food.
You're supposed to feed us.
You're a puzzling
okay.
man.
Okay, I'll be right back.
That was funny.
That was funny.
That was a pun.
That was a pun.
That was a pun.
Oh wow.
I feel like we should make some puns.
Okay, here's dish number 1 for you, and dish number 1 for you.
Thank you. Puns make good comedy, right?
The best, the finest.
Totally.
Okay, and yeah, so it's my take on fettuccine alfredo.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very
There,
small.
there seems to be something wiggling in it.
You should find something wiggling.
That's like slugs, I think.
Well,
This
so-
smells rancid.
Yeah, it should, as it should. As you know, I'm trying to reintroduce the bacteria that cause the cheese into the simmered cheese, and
Feet. That's the smell.
yeah, and so we want to just really help you out. We want you to try it.
This is a really long hair.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Oh, thanks, guys.
This is great, right? This is totally great, right?
I don't see a hair in my food.
Oh, so, I'm so sorry, sir.
Take it back.
Okay.
So,
I got the good one, I guess, huh?
yes. So I was watching John
I'm
Oliver,
gonna work on this, but
and John Oliver was saying that.
Okay.
Oh,
Hi.
hi. Are you the chef?
Oh, someday. Someday. Thank you for saying that. But I did contribute the hair in the last dish.
Oh, delicious.
I did not
Delicious.
get one. I did not get one, much to my chagrin.
Yeah.
Did you guys meet
Okay,
Sarah?
I can make that happen.
Your waiter took away my bowl.
She's
It's lovely.
She's the hair contributor.
The hair apparent, yes.
And I don't wash my hair. I never wash my hair. Pure apple cider vinegar for me.
Yes.
Okay, and here's plate 2 from the kitchen.
Washing your hair is absolute sham.
It is.
Okay, and as you see, now this is live mussels. Live mussels. They haven't really opened up, so we're gonna need you to open them with your teeth.
Oh.
Excuse me, I understand this is the highfalutin table.
Yes. We read the New York Times.
Yes,
Your
yes.
muscles gets a special sauce.
You know what, children? You call this a freaking paragraph? Fuck you! Fuck you!
Yeah.
How hard is it to write a 5-sentence paragraph? Okay, you're 10. Get it together.
It's fucking pathetic. You ever heard of a fucking haiku?
Yeah.
575.
right, Jesus Christ, it's syllables. Jesus.
Thank you, Principal Jenkins.
Thank you for bringing me here. I've always wanted to see this.
It's been your dream, and I couldn't wait to bring you.
Oh my God, I love it so much. And I just can't wait for you to propose to me in front of these beautiful clusters of lights.
Oh,
Because you are going to propose to me, right, Trey?
today I'm gonna propose
That's
to
what
you.
I thought. Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
what I thought.
but
My
just-
mother is going to be so happy. We've been dating for what?
So you're breaking up with that chick tonight, right?
Yeah, it's just not going well. I just don't. There's no vibe. It's like I try and bond with her, and she just repels me. I
Right,
don't know.
right,
I don't
yeah.
feel it.
Yeah. 5 years is a long time to be dating somebody too, you know?
So I was like, let's go someplace beautiful.
So, my daughter is so thrilled about this evening, Trey, and we all are. And her dad and I are about to pass on, and we're so excited. You are bringing a new light into her life. It's so gorgeous.
Son, I know this is a hard thing for you to do, but what I recommend that you do is let her down as gently as you can, even if it means leading her on for a little while, and letting her think that you're about to propose,
Okay.
because women, that raises their dopamine and serotonin levels and their oxytocin, and once those levels are up, you can
Yeah.
basically say anything.
Dad, oh my gosh, thank you. This is gonna go so well tonight. I can't wait to break up with her.
You're a good man, son.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to cereal camp. It's great!
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to cereal camp. It's a real kicks in the butt.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to cereal camp, but the counselors keep wanting to look at me Lucky Charms.
Dear Mom and Dad, I love cereal camp. There are some nerds in the room, and Wheaties them all the time.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to cereal camp. I'm having so many cross-cultural experiences. Cheerio!
Dear Mom and Dad, did you know that when you get in cold water, your nuts get as small as grapes?
Yes!